everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Caroline. I'm a UK-based physics lecturer. Thanks for clicking on this video. Every month I've been posting up my 5 favourite things that I've been using to make my job a little bit easier or to make academic work or studying a bit more fun. So I started it in June. I'll include in the description box the June 5 favourites and the July favourites, but this is the last day of August, so I thought it was time to squeeze in my 5 favourite products that I've been using in August, and this is an academic lecturer edition as always, so no beauty products. This is all stuff that I've been using in my everyday work. And the first product, so straight into it, is this. This is an Amazon Basic stand for my laptop. I'll include some footage now of it being used properly. Basically, I was in the middle of an important meeting call with several other people. We'd all logged in together. It was a virtual meeting and we had some really hot weather in the UK and my laptop chose to overheat. It just completely stopped working. Bizarrely, I still had audio. Even if I closed the laptop lid, I could still hear the conversation, but I couldn't join in with the meeting. So I had to put my laptop on my dog's cooling blanket, much to the dog's disgust, which meant I could then continue the meeting when the laptop cooled down again. And I thought, this is really silly, so I bought one of these. It wasn't that expensive. It is an Amazon Basics edition, so I think it was £10 or £12, and essentially it just keeps my laptop slightly away from the desk. It actually raises the screen to a better height, so I haven't got to balance my laptop on a book anymore, which is good. And in super hot days, which seem to be becoming more common here in the UK, I can put a fan and kind of blast it at the underneath of my laptop to keep it at a temperature where the laptop therefore stays on. So, product number 1 for August. I suspect I will keep using this even through the winter months because actually I like the height that it makes my laptop screen. So that's my first product. Second product for August. Now I know we are in the holidays and students probably aren't wanting to think about coming to university or returning to their studies necessarily. They're enjoying holiday mode. But as an academic, I'm starting to think about the next semester and teaching, and I teach a first year class. It's actually called Fundamentals of Physics, which matches the textbook. So this is one of my favourites for August. It's the textbook that we advise our first year students to read. It's a course text for the module that I teach on. And it's just a good book, loads of good examples. And I try to make sure that my lecture notes and my lecture slides, that I'm using the same notation, the same symbols. I'm laying things out in a similar way. So when students go and look at the textbook and they look at the lecture notes and the lecture slides, there's a good kind of linkage between the two and they don't get confused or muddled between different symbols or things like that. So yeah, it's a bit of an academic-y one. If you're thinking about studying physics at university, if you're curious about physics, if you've just finished your A-levels or your diploma and you're looking for a book to help get you going for that first year of your physics degree, this is a good textbook. This is a very old edition. It actually came out of the library. There are much more recent editions than this. This is just an old battered library copy that I'm working from, but I'd recommend this. So, favourite number 2. Okay, third favourite. It's been really exciting because the laboratories at my university have slowly started to open up. And we're on a rota, so my PhD students and we have to book in when we want to go and use certain laboratories. And we have all sorts of rules regarding how many of us can work in that laboratory at one time. And we all have our own independent lab coats, protective equipment. But it does mean that I've been able to visit the university campus. So my third favourite is my very expensive water bottle. Now, I've never bought a water bottle this expensive before. It's one by Swell, I don't know if you can see it, but it's made by Swell. And I decided last year that I was going to buy a really nice water bottle because then I wouldn't be carrying lots of plastic bottles around with me, and I wanted one that would keep hot drinks hot and cold drinks cold. And after lots of research, I decided that I would splurge and treat myself to a very expensive water bottle. It is very bashed because I've dropped it, but actually I just like having it in my handbag. It's not too heavy, it does keep things hot, it does keep things cold. And so yeah, as I've been going onto campus for occasional visits, I've been putting this in my handbag, making sure I've always got water with me, because as I said, it's been quite a hot summer here in the UK, and this has been helping me stay hydrated. So favourite number 3. Favourite number 4 is back into like techie kit, I guess. It's a really simple thing. This is a cable for charging my mobile phone. It's quite a long cable, so it's a much longer cable than I've had before, which is really good because it can reach quite a distance. And I couple this, so this is the second part of my 4th favourite, with a magnetic USB port. So I've got 3 USBs connected to a single plug socket. I'll include some footage of it. And again, it just sits under my desk, and it's so useful because I can charge my phone from it, I can charge other bits and pieces from it. It's just so useful to have some extra USB ports for charging, and I like the fact that the holder is magnetic, so it sticks to the table leg and it stays out the way. So my 4th favourite is kind of, I guess, in 2 parts. The cable for my phone coupled with the USB magnetic port charging device that's underneath my desk. And then the 5th favourite for August, it's a little bit cheesy, so indulge me on this one. I've been sitting on a wooden chair that I've taken from the downstairs furniture set. So our downstairs kind of kitchen table area, we didn't have office furniture at home when the pandemic hit. We had one nice office chair, so we split using it. I do need to buy a new office chair. I still haven't done it. I've got the new desk, but I tried to buy an office chair and they seem to be out of stock and they're really expensive. So as a temporary measure, I've been using a cushion to make the chair a bit more comfortable, and it's nice to have a cushion with a motivational slogan. So that is my cushion. It's a little bit cheesy, but anyway, you know, it's true. We are all the authors of our own stories. So we are in control of our futures, I guess. And things may change and put us on different routes and different pathways. And I know if you're a student right now and you've been getting your grades and you've been deciding what you want to do next in your career, yeah, it can be a bit of a daunting adventure. But motivational cushions are the way forward. And basically, this just makes my wooden chair more comfortable when I sit to do my job. So they are my 5 top August favourites. I think the stand is probably my favourite, just because it's just so nice to have a laptop that's slightly a little bit higher up and not balanced on a book. But yeah, also I've been using the textbook, been enjoying having a proper long cable and charging port, and my very overpriced but useful water bottle. So that's it. They are my 5 August favourites. Let me know what products you've been using, what things have you been using across the summer to kind of make your working day brighter or cheerier or better. I can't believe we're into September now, so we've got a few more weeks before semester starts. I'm going to move into some videos in the next couple of weeks about actually going back to university, starting a PhD, you know, how to come back if you're a 2nd or 3rd year, and a little bit about what I'm doing as a lecturer to get ready for the new semester. So if you're a teaching academic or you're a research-based academic, hopefully there'll be some content in there for you. Please do like and subscribe. If you've got academic friends, feel free to give them a nudge and they can join our YouTube group here. But yeah, look after yourselves. Let me know in the comments what you've been using product-wise for August, and I'll see you all on Thursday. Bye.